was watching YouTube today and ran across a guy at the Johnny Project. I believe his channel's name. And he's posted videos and hit record 14 days in a row. It's pretty that's pretty intense when it comes to people like me that are new, or millions of other people that are scared or have the fear. But man, he did it, and I actually binge watched or listened to all his videos today while I was working. And he said one thing that really stood out, that really caught my attention, which is probably why I've hit record today, making this video. But he said that you know, of course, to just do it and to practice, and he's right. So that's what I'm doing. But he said if you hit record and start making your videos, then you'll see how you speak, you'll hear how you speak, how you use your words. You know, maybe you curse, which I think we probably all do, and probably all shouldn't. I know I don't want to anymore. It's for me, it's not who I want to represent as a part of my community and my family. But he's right. You know, I get on here, and I know we probably all do, the ones that we don't have $1 million production team. You know, like Mr. Beast and those guys that are just killing it. And they have teams. Not that that's makes it easy, but they've mastered the get past the fear, where maybe I haven't, or you haven't, or we haven't, the other millions of people. But this is such a cool platform, YouTube. A lot of people talk about, you know, how they turn their Netflix off, or maybe they scroll less on other social media sites. And, you know, YouTube is meant for engaging, and all the stuff that you hear, having a niche, and, you know, algorithms and all the stuff we hear. But the main thing is advertisement and profit, and that's why they're in business. The second thing is it gives average people like me, and maybe you and millions of others, a voice, where we used to have to watch TV, or you know, where all the shows are pure acting. They're playing roles, or they're not who they really are, which that's just the way it is. But this gives us a place to be real, and it's always, for me, I know when I run across people that may only have a certain amount of likes or a certain amount of views, or not very many subscribers. You know, we all have where we judge that. But really, if one person hears one thing that changes their day, or changes the trajectory of their goal or their dreams, or 1% better towards their fear, if we hear some random person in another state or another part of the country, or even another part of the planet, that pushes us over the positive edge of just doing it and hitting record, I think we're here to all help each other. Even though at the end of the day, it's about, for YouTube, it's about money and profit, as it should be. But for us, it's about connection. Somebody, well, I remember who said, I don't want to bring his name up, but he was talking about unity versus individualism. And I think nowadays it's real popular to be an individual, just to have your own dreams and your own wants, and to push yourself, you know, maybe further than your family did, or your brother, or your sister, or the ones that came before you. But really, he made his point of, we're really all the same, and we're stronger together. So it's neat that we can get on here. Millions and millions of people can get on one platform and be real, be a real person talking. This isn't AI, which I love AI, but I know I don't want to use it for my pictures anymore. I don't want to use it for my videos. I do use it to make my thumbnails, I do help, let it help me check my grammar and all my writing stuff. I make sure that when I plug it in, it flows good and all that kind of stuff. And I love AI. But the more technical we get, and I love technology, the more technical that it becomes, the more that being real is going to have a value. And I believe this AI thing and technology is going to make being a human tenfold more valuable as a person. So this gives us a place to unite. But for this video, what I want to say, I'm out here from a challenge of the Johnny Project, where he said he's just going to post his videos and it doesn't matter about likes or if he messes up or all the things that he said. But I'm out here in public looking like a fool with a selfie stick, with an iPhone in my hand, an AirPod in my ear, walking in a public park, doing my 3-mile walk. I try to do 1 mile to 3 miles a day as a promise to myself. But I done went and shaved my head today. I've never done that ever in my life. I didn't know if I had one of them ugly noggins, one of them out of shape cone heads, or I had no idea what was going to come out of that haircut. But I did it. So out of all those things, here I am in public with a selfie stick and a brand new bald head, talking to hopefully someday millions of people, telling you to hit record and tell your story. I got this new DJI Pocket Osmo 4. That's what I'm recording on today, so that I can use my iPhone for notes when my 53-year-old brain has a forgetful moment. But anyway, my name is Michael. Welcome to my channel, The King of Habits. And what the King of Habits is my last name, and then the way that I've grown up all my life on until adulthood. At my age of 53, I've lived everything through bad habits, and just everything from addictions of food and alcohol and TV or whatever, just stuff to take emotions and real life away. And I'll get into it later about my past and all this stuff that everybody else deals with too. I'm not special about that, but our past is our path to freedom. And if you're like me, you're on here trying to figure out something, maybe hear one thing from one person. So if that's you, I hope you subscribe. I'm going to take the Johnny Project's advice and just start posting every day, or every day that I can, trying to get some quantity plus quality. Anyways, see you next time.